Hello everyone, this is Jerry and welcome back to part 11 of this mini-series for ESO. Today we will be heading into Solitude's Hall of the Dead, where hopefully there is something going on inside. Otherwise I totally could have fit that into the last episode. But anyways, let's just get right to it.
Gods, more refugees arrive by the hour. Why does Fargrim hesitate?
The High King issues orders, but all they do is lock away the afflicted. When will we strike back?
I mean, I'm just saying, but Fargrim's kind of useless, don't you think? I mean, I would say
Princess
so.
Vala, what can I do for you, Your Highness?
Listen to my friend, High Priest. We need your help.
Right.
I'm surprised to see the princess here. As you can see, the influx of refugees has made this place much more hectic than usual. Is there something I can do for Princess Svana?
We need some of Arkay's sacred oil.
Sacred oil? Strange. That's the second time today someone has come seeking Arkay's anointing balm. Sword Thane Athlet arrived with an edict from the king. Demanded our entire supply. How we're to consecrate the dead without it, I have no idea.
Why did High King Svargrim want all the sacred oil?
The Sword Thane wouldn't say. He just mentioned that the High King needed it to defend Solitude. I'm sorry I can't comply with the princess's request. Things are hard enough that these refugees must take shelter here among the dead.
Do you know where the Sword Thane took Arkay's sacred oil?
The Sword Thane took the oil to Castle Dower. That's where all the supplies for a siege are gathered during periods of strife. I pray that High King Svargrim receives the patience and wisdom required to see us through this crisis.
You know, I've been saying Castle Dower might be involved with some of these events. Maybe we might see that unfold in this episode. But anyways, tell me more about Castle Dower.
Solitude's foundation began with the construction of Castle Dower. It's the oldest structure in the city, and the most defensible. I tried to move the refugees there for safekeeping, but my request was denied. The High King has other plans, I suppose.
Other plans that are starting to itch me the wrong way.
Cannot complain, but that does not seem to stop me.
Very, very strange. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like the king is involved in it. He could be, but if anything, he might be.
Hold! Castle Dower is Princess Svana.
Sword Thane, our business is urgent. My friend will explain.
I feel like he might be getting manipulated. I don't know. I guess we will see how this plays out.
I don't have time for the princess's proclivities right now. The High King... We barely keep up with the multitude of tasks, so speak quickly and let me get back to it.
The High Priest said you took all the sacred oil. The princess needs some of it.
My orders from the High King were clear. Stockpile the entire supply of sacred oil in the Temple of the Divines here within the confines of Castle Dower. What in Shore's name does the princess need with holy oil anyway?
There's an elixir that protects against harrow storms, but it requires the sacred oil.
Protection? Truly? The Herald already outnumber my soldiers, and more arrive every day. Still, giving you the oil would violate the High King's edict. I suppose if I happened to look the other way for a moment, I wouldn't notice if a flask disappears.
I understand. Oh. Guess we will take
A
some
single
of...
flask? Finn will have to make do. Let's get it back to...
Sword Thane, why his work? I gave strict orders, yet my daughter freely enters the castle grounds. What do they want, Sword Thane?
They,
We came to offer our assistance, Father. Swordthane, how can we help?
Athlet has everything well in hand, child. Despite your intentions, you would only hinder our efforts. Go! The Sword Thane doesn't need my daughter or her wastrel underfoot.
Oh, that's just rude. I don't like you. And if we get to kill you, I won't say that I won't enjoy it, because I probably will, because you're kind of a douchebag. But anyways...
My father's never been what I'd call a warm and caring parent. But this crisis has made him even more distant. Let's get this sacred oil to Fen. My father will certainly change his attitude once we present the protective elixir to him.
Why doesn't your father want us in Castle Dower?
He's trying to protect me. It's what he does. And leave me out. Though I suppose that's mostly my own fault. I know Mother's death weighs on him, as does this entire crisis. That's why we have to help. This elixir is going to work. It has to.
I don't know. I'm finding this to be a bit suspicious. Just a bit suspicious. But why sell off this old fortress?
It's not that unusual. Castle Dower is the most defensible part of the city. In the past, we'd gather the people inside the walls. Now my father is using the fortress to house the Herod. They need to go somewhere, right? Come on, let's go.
I suppose. I don't know, though. Not too sure if I really trust her father.
What do you want?
Like, I don't know, I feel like gathering the Herald and taking them to like a temple or something would be better for them. But locking them all up in Castle Dower just seems weird. It seems like a place where you would want your actual citizens to go to, not mindless, almost turned vampire people at.
Once it's ready, I'll test the elixir.
As you say, Lyris. Ah, here they come now. You have the sacred oil? Add it to the cauldron.
Alright then.
Yes, a perfect fusion. It's ready to be tested. Come, let's talk.
Alright.
With the addition of the sacred oil, the elixir is complete. Before we produce enough to distribute to the people of Western Skyrim, we need to test it. I'm confident of my work, but we're dealing with powerful forces here.
Well, Fenorian, there might be a little wrinkle in that, considering the king took all the sacred oil, but hey. How do you plan to test the elixir?
We can't wait for the next Harrowstorm to strike. But what you and Svanna learned in Blackreach might help. You heard that Exarch Ulfra was testing Harrowstorm rituals in a place called the Undergrove. We'll go there and let Lyris drink the elixir.
Right. The orders mention the Undergrove is hidden in an ancient barrow.
During my explorations of Blackreach, I came across an ancient burial site, a place called the Midnight Barrow. This Undergrove must be inside those ruins. Once there, you and Svanna keep watch from a safe distance, while Lyris steps into the storm.
I guess we're going to the Midnight Barrow.
From what I could tell, the Midnight Barrow sank into Blackreach in the distant past. Somewhere in its chambers, we'll find the Undergrove. The ruined barrow is in the Lightless Hollow, in the northwest portion of the cavern. We'll meet you there.
Remind me, how are we going to test the elixir? I mean, I don't know if there's going to be another dialogue option here, but...
We're going to find an active Harrowstorm in the Undergrove. Or I'm going to attempt to replicate one in there. Then Lyris drinks the elixir, exposes herself to the dark magic, and we wait to see what happens.
Okay, sounds risky though.
Very risky. But it's also our best chance to counter the Harrowstorms and fight back against the Greyhost. Either Lyris comes through fine, or she transforms into a Harrowed. Or a Harrow Fiend. That's also a possibility.
I mean, that's totally what you would want to happen to yourself. I'm guessing she's the one that agreed to this though, so I just hope she knows what she's getting herself into. Let's see, the Lightless Hollow. You're going to fast travel to the Deep Overlook. Or totally pull out my weapon like the noob that I am. Okay, now we're gonna fast travel to the Deep Overlook. It's gonna be pretty far in here, but we will get there and hopefully not attract anything or get knocked off my mount, but we will see. Also, I did do a little bit of off-screen leveling between the last video, just to grab the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, and then grabbed a couple of Sky Shards that were in what is it? I'm gonna get to safety real quick before I pull up the map. Or attract more things, but it's okay. Alright, let's see. Where is it? Yeah, we went there to level in the Stones Fall and grab those Sky Shards and the Fighters Guild stuff. Just because I really wanted to start accumulating points and stuff for them, like lore books for the Mages Guild, fighting demons and vampires for points for the Fighters Guild. All that stuff can be kind of useful. I mean, their skill trees are pretty good to have, at least in a personal opinion. I don't know if everyone else agrees with that. But having the persuasion skill and the intimidate skill is pretty good if you want to use those type of dialogue options.
Please, 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 please don't make me do this.
Is this where I'm supposed to go? Oh. Well, maybe not. Oh, well, maybe it is. I don't know. Guess we will see. Hopefully this is the right spot, but the quest marker did send me there when I clicked on it, so hopefully.
You and Fen stay put until we clear a path to the Undergrove.
Fine. Just don't take all day.
Okay, this is it.
This is it. Look lively and let's get on with it.
You know what, Laris? Quit stealing what I just said. Oh, I guess I will be doing it alone. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to zoom this out a little bit more. Might go grab that sky shard. Yeah, I think I will grab that sky shard. Because I think I'm almost close enough to get another free skill point, and that's always useful. Okay, Laris, I was not expecting you to be right behind me. But, you know, thank you for the assist. Oh, that's creepy. Anyways.
That's the wrong way. If you have something else more important to do, fine. I'll just wait here.
Laris, it's a sky shard. I need it. I need the free skill points, Laris. We will head in the right direction after. But a slight detour to grab this sky shard is a must. Nothing like fighting skeletons, skeletal wolves, vampire bears, and whatnot. Oh, the vampire saber cats too. Can't forget those things. Just vampire everything, skeletal everything. Ooh, a wisp mother. I am going to let my stamina build back up a little bit before I proceed to attack the wisp mother. Just because I don't want to attack and not have full resources. God, the wisp mothers in this are like so creepy. Ow. That hurt. You are evil. And really hideous to look at, so, you know. Just gonna chill back here for a second, and then I will possibly kick your butt. If not, I'm just gonna run away from you. I think we'll do that. I don't feel like having my rear end handed to me again. That does not sound like fun. Oh, if only the Great Danian Hound could assist, but you know. Ooh. You know, the funny thing is I didn't even realize my health went down that quick when I was fighting the Wisp Mother. I was more focused in on her health than my own. Rookie mistake. I tend to make those a lot. there another Wisp Mother? Oh, there is. Yay, free skill point. I'm just gonna avoid you. And we are going to head in the right direction. And level up too, apparently. Oh yeah, I got my weapon swap. That is useful. I already have a bow that actually might be better than that one. So I'm gonna go with the sword, just because the enchantment on mine ran out. And I literally know nothing when it comes to enchanting in this game. I'm gonna put a point there and bump up my health a little bit. Right. Definitely taking the balanced blade because reduces my stamina usage. Might invest in the sneak stuff later. I'm gonna take the intimidating presence for the dialogue option. I will put the next point in reusable parts. Alright, let's switch out that weapon. And just head through here, through all the creepy, grabbing, skeletal hand mounds. I wonder if you step on this, if it'll like spawn a skeleton. Or maybe you take damage, I don't know. You know what? For science. Well, we just got an answer. Oh no, that is a bone colossus. Not what I wanted to do. Thankfully it didn't aggro on me, so that's a plus. But now we know that bone colossuses spawn in those little mounds of grabbing hands. So, yeah, definitely don't intend on doing that again. Not that I probably couldn't handle it, I don't know, if I got beat up by that Wisp Mother, I don't think I want to take the chance here. Oh look, Draugr. You know, sometimes I just do the blast bones all wrong, and by the time it's like ready to like blow up, the mob is basically dead, so anyone else? No? Okay. gonna lie, they hit a little bit hard. I'll take that, 'cause that's an extra bump to my stamina. And Lyris just appears out of nowhere to save the day. That means we're on the right track. I wonder if I can handle the Bone Colossus with Lyris in tow.
Oh, manner of black souls locked up here. Oh, they'll go for a fortune.
Don't know what that was about or where it came from, but alright. Oh, he summons people, so that's awesome. But at least we were able to handle it.
Idiots! The dead are the treasure here.
I really don't know where that's coming from. Guess we will find out.
Destroy!
Let's see.
This must be the place. I'll go back and get...
No need. We're here.
The princess insisted.
We followed at a safe distance and only advanced after you cleared the way. From this point on, we stay together. And that's an order.
Okay.
Yes, what she said. Now, let's enter the Undergrove.
Alright then, let's enter the Undergrove. Kind of trying to think if Netherroot was even a thing in the actual
We need to
Skyrim
find where they're
game.
experimenting with the Harrow Storms.
'Cause I know the red Nirnroot was, but I don't.
You honor me with your presence, my king.
Grey Host, stay quiet and listen.
This Harrow Storm must be the biggest we have ever wrought, my sister-in-arms.
That's the leader of the Grey Host.
Have we heard from Solitude? Is everything in place?
I have been assured this city is ripe for harvest.
Yeah, that's making me even more suspicious.
and Axarch Ulfra. Should we postpone the test?
Certainly not. The holds are counting on us. Besides, we might be able to end this threat right here and now.
I don't know. The more I hear this dialogue, the more I'm getting suspicious of the whole Harrowed in Solitude and Castle Dour situation. Let's head on in here.
Who dares intrude? You. The murderers who killed our beloved Singalis.
And you're about to join him.
Impudent mortal. You will pay for your crime.
Oh, Jesus,
Now
Lyris.
for the rest of these curs.
My king, allow me the honor of spilling their blood.
Very well, sweet sister. Join me in Greymore Keep when the task is done.
Let this Harrow Storm flay the flesh from your bones.
We need to leave. Svanna, no!
See to Lyris, Fen, and pray your elixir works.
Protect Svanna. She needs time for the elixir to do its job.
Alright. Guess we will be doing a mini Harrow Storm here.
You killed my brother.
Oh
For
no.
that, you die!
Well, this werewolf isn't as hard as I was thinking it was gonna be. Wow, I spoke way too soon. I spoke way too soon. Ooh. I need to not do that, but thankfully... thankfully I did not waste my ultimate. Because then I would have been kinda miffed, but hey.
You killed my brother. For that, you die!
I should have known that I couldn't withstand the roar, I mean... Let's just pop my ultimate here.
The elixir.
Alright.
It worked.
You sure? You feel fine? Like, completely fine? No mindlessness going on?
I think it worked. I stood in a Harrow Storm and nothing happened. Fen's elixir is a success. And we took out another one of the Grey Host leaders. We've done good, my friend.
Are you sure you're alright?
Never better. We need to create as much of the elixir as possible and distribute it throughout Solitude before Rada Al-Saran's massive Harrow Storm hits. I also want to find out who in the city is helping him. Let's meet back at the Blue Palace.
Alright, I'll meet you at the Blue Palace then.
Once my father understands that we have a way to protect against the Harrow Storms, he'll have to take us seriously.
After we...
Let's get back to the city as fast as we can.
After we have some more dialogue. What just happened here?
I know, right? It happened so quickly. When we confronted Rada Al-Saran and Exarch Ulfra, the Vampire Lord blasted Lyris with his magic. When I saw her fall, I knew I had to act.
The Ashen Lord took down Lyris in an instant, leaving the rest of to the werewolf. Worked in our favor.
It certainly gave us a fighting chance. When she called forth the Harrow Storm, I grabbed the elixir from Lyris and barely thought about what I was doing. I just drank it down and walked into the storm.
That was a bit risky, no?
I don't disagree, but somebody had to do it. There wasn't any other option. And I'd do it again. My people are counting on me.
True enough. Especially with your crazy father who totally may or may not be involved in this plot. But, you know, I guess the jury's still out on that one, because I don't really know. It's just the more I hear about the Grey Host's plans, the more I'm just like, I don't know. Sounds suspicious. Alright, we will head back to Solitude, not the docks, to the actual town of Solitude. And we will finish up this part. I'm just expecting to like fast travel to Solitude during one of these quests and just find the whole place like under attack. I feel like it's coming very soon. Don't know how soon, but I do feel that it is coming. I just hope Lyris is okay. I mean, she was still breathing from the looks of it. hopefully it didn't turn her into a vampire or something. I don't know. It probably didn't, 'cause actually, if I recall, in Dawnguard, I think a vampire still has to bite someone. But I could be wrong, I don't know. I know that, like, if a vampire attacked you, there was a chance in Skyrim of getting the infection or whatever to become a vampire. But then I know in Dawnguard, specifically that scene with Serana, I think her name was. Oh, it's been forever since I've played through Dawnguard, but I do believe if you don't go the vampire route, you go the Dawnguard route, and you're trying to get to this one place. I'm not really going to spoil it, but you know, she tells you that turning someone into a vampire is intimate. So, you know, there ends up being a little scene where she bites you or whatever.
What?
But then you got vampires just attacking you and you getting the disease or infection or whatever. So I don't fully know how vampirism is completely spread, because Serana, or whatever her name was, tends to say that it comes from a bite.
Listen to your daughter, Svargrim. We need to do something. Don't test me, Redharn. I know exactly what I need to do.
You need to not be useless? I mean, that would be a start.
Our enemies circle ever closer, and now even my daughter turns against me. What's next? Will my beloved wife return to accuse me of some heinous crime? Well, get to it. Tell me about Svana's miraculous elixir before I have the lot of you tossed out.
The elixir works. Svana tested it herself and withstood a Harrow Storm.
You represent my most hated enemy and expect me to believe a word you say? Even if you speak true, worms have found purchase in the wood and seek to rot my kingdom from within. I will not let Solitude and the Western Holds fall.
You are very paranoid. If you can't trust us, at least trust your daughter.
Trust Svana? Perhaps. No! Your honeyed words are but echoes of my most obstinate foes. You offer a miracle with one hand, while holding a poison dagger in the other.
And we only want to help.
Help? I need no help from the likes of you.
Don't be a fool, Father. This elixir will save our people.
I didn't think you had it in you, daughter. You have actually surpassed my expectations, more's the pity. And I'll hear no more talk of this miracle elixir.
Father!
Grey Host is my true ally.
I called it.
Once the Harrow Storm engulfs Solitude, my kingdom will endure for all eternity.
I should have sensed it. Svargrim's a vampire.
Svana.
Not now, Lyris. I need to think about this.
Well, you know, I was leaning towards he may or may not be involved in this. But now that actually kind of proves that I was right. To a degree. And now I definitely feel like the Castle Dower thing is definitely a trap. And leading all those Harrowed there is going to be a very bad thing. Well, let's see what Lyris has to say about this revelation.
Svargrim's a bastard, but King Yoren believed he had the best interest of his people at heart. Obviously, something changed. And with Solitude targeted for a massive Harrow Storm, things have gotten more complicated.
With Svargrim's help, the Grey Host might already be prepared to summon their Harrow Storm.
Not everything is as grim as it appears. We did create an elixir. That's our best chance of protecting the people from the Harrow Storm. We just need to distribute it. In the meantime, take this. It may not seem like much, but you earned it.
Thank you.
Father, how could you?
Let's see what Svanna has to say.
My father, working with the Grey Host. How long has he been a part of this? Did he have a hand in Mother's death? And what has he told them? It's almost too much to bear. And then there's the Harrow Storm. My friend, I don't know what to do.
We can do this, Svanna. We have to at least try.
You're right. I know you're right. It's just... he's my father. No. I have to focus. There's a Harrow Storm coming. We have to save the city. That's what's important right now.
It most certainly is. How do we stop the Harrow Storm?
I'm not sure we can. But we can make more of Fenn's elixir. Get it into the hands of the people. We need more of Arkay's sacred oil, though. We'll have to take it from the supply stockpiled at the Temple of the Divines.
I'll get Arkay's sacred oil from the Temple of the Divines.
They've taken it! By the gods, it's fallen!
Fallen? What are you talking about?
The Grey Host. They came out of nowhere, captured the temple and the Tower of the Wolf. We're locked out!
Then the sacred oil.
Damn it all! I need to get down there!
Follow him! Now, soldier, tell me exactly what happened.
I guess not. Well, I think we might actually be coming to the conclusion of this part. Well, the Solitude situation in Svargrim. So I'm actually going to call the episode here, and we will continue the next bit of this adventure at the Temple of the Divines in Solitude. Thank you all for watching, and stick around for more of this Let's Play series. I hope you all have a good day and or night, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.